Should we go this way again? It's gonna snow tomorrow, so I guess I should go today. I watched some of that. It's a trucker show, and they're in Oklahoma. It looks like they're going towards Arkansas. I kind of like to see the Arkansas part. I think they're going to take Interstate 40, but I'm not sure. It's above freezing. It's going to be cold tomorrow. It's going to be below freezing tomorrow. Let's see here. Oh, I got one more prediction to add. This is going to come in the next... Good, something good. I guess it's good. It's certainly not bad. The income tax for the United States, the IRS is... And Trump's talked about this. And I always thought of it as, yeah, you're not going to be able to change that. You might be able to change a tax bracket or something like that, but you're not going to be able to take out the IRS. I guess it really could happen, and here's the answer. And I've always wondered, how could you do that? I mean, we're still going to end up paying a tax. What they're going to replace it with is a consumption tax, so you'd be paying a sales tax. So when you buy something, you're just going to pay more for it. I mean, we already have sales taxes, but I guess they're going to have more of them. So we're not going to really be paying that much less. It's just that you won't have to pay this bill at the beginning of the year, like what I'll be paying soon. They're just going to spread it out differently. And maybe it'll be more fair. I don't know. I mean, instead of paying a big lump sum, you'll just pay a little bit every time you buy something. And if you don't have that much money, you don't pay anything. The thing is, it's you're still going to pay tax. It's going to come out about the same. I mean, the people that buy a lot are going to pay more. And of course, if you earn a lot, you're probably going to buy more. But that's going to come. It's not going to come this year, I don't think. It's going to come in coming years. Maybe in the next 5 years. Maybe in the next 7 years. I don't know if it'll come under Trump. Maybe it will. Because he's the one that wants to do it. So it could come under Trump. But the wheels are going to start turning to create this change. And yeah, I guess it's a good change. It's not really as good as you might think. I mean, you're still going to pay tax. I mean, if you don't make anything, you don't really pay anything either. So, I mean, if you have a really low income, you're not going to pay anything. You don't pay any tax if you make below a certain amount. But they're gonna, in other words, everything you buy is going to be taxed. I wonder if they're going to tax food. The income tax is going to be on everything. It's going to be higher. It's going to be, the income tax is going to be on what you buy, not on what you earn. Which, if you're making a lot of money, if you're putting money away, like if you make $50,000, that's actually going to be good for the rich. Because you can't spend all that money. So if I made let's say my silver doubled again while this occurred. I mean, you're only going to spend so much money of that. Especially for everyday purchases. So in a way, once you get to a certain point, you're not going to really nothing to buy. unless you buy a new car or something. So, they'll probably get a tax on the cars and things that are bigger. Something if you have to buy a car. But if you usually you spend a certain amount of time a year, money, spend a certain amount of money each year. Boy, did they have a train or something that went through here? It just came through. So it's just going to be, we won't have to do this IRS thing. I mean, I had to pay $500 to have my taxes done last year because the company that was supposed to do it, they didn't have enough people to do the tax. Somebody quit or something. So I ended up paying $500 to have my taxes done. Right at the last minute, they says we can't get it all done in time. I have a feeling maybe Jose was with them too. I wonder if Jose and I had the same tax preparer, because he was complaining about something like that. But we won't have to deal with that, so we'll save the tax preparation. All those people that do taxes, they're going to lose their jobs. They're going to lose their jobs because there's not going to be an IRS. They're going to put that income that's needed, that's going to be put on sales tax, on consumption tax, anything you buy. I wonder if that'll be on food too. There'll be people that are against that. But I would say that it might be a good thing. It's going to save, I think it's going to save a lot of labor. There's going to be some people that are going to lose their jobs. I mean, it's not going to be a big impact on the economy, though. That'll be a good thing for those of us who, it's like that time of year comes around and you got to figure out, okay, where did all your money come in? And you got to try to get this all reported, figure out what it is. We won't have to do that anymore. I mean, that's probably not going to come for a little while yet. It's not going to come for this year. I mean, if you had something that you really made a lot of money on, that would really be, it'd be a benefit for people that really make a lot of money. It's not going to be that much of a benefit for the middle class, for the lower middle class. It's going to be more of a benefit for people that really made a lot more money than they can spend. Like if you doubled your money on Tesla or something like that, you could go ahead and sell that, and you wouldn't have to worry about, oh geez, is this long-term gain or is it short-term gain? Is this a wash sale? You wouldn't have to worry about that anymore. You could just sell it, and you could day trade. You could still lose money day trading, but you wouldn't have to worry about the paperwork. You wouldn't have to worry about Bitcoin. You wouldn't have to worry about, geez, did I push myself into another tax bracket selling this? You'd still probably have to worry about if it affects your benefits or not. But you wouldn't have to worry about it, geez, now I'm in another tax bracket. I'm going to have to give over half of my money to the government. It'll only be taxed on what you spend. And how much are you going to spend? To live. So it might be a little more fair in a way. I mean, the people that are just subsisting on what they made, that they're not really making extra money, they're not going to benefit as much, because if they're spending everything they make, their taxes are going to come out about the same. But if you're making more than what you're going to spend, you'll come out as a benefit. It'll actually help the rich in some ways. It's possible that it could help the rich, because the rich people can't spend all the money they make, and then when they do spend it later on in life, then it'll catch up with them. So they'll still pay the tax, but it'll allow them to save money. fake bill.